mean, planning, I think I definitely have an advantage. I mean, having driven around the world and dealt with all the logistics that involved, I mean, that was a serious undertaking. And, you know, my role in the expedition was sort of the logistician. So I was dealing with shipping of the cars and paperwork for the cars and, you know, getting our vehicles into certain countries. And, you know, in a lot of countries it was difficult. I mean, we spent the better part of 7 months trying to get the right paperwork to get our vehicles into China, and we were driving around in circles in Southeast Asia waiting for the paperwork to get through. And we spent 2.5 months in the Congo waiting for Angolan visas to come through, and we'd go to the embassy, and every other day it was come back tomorrow for 8 weeks, 9 weeks. Oh. So you know, I'm not even thinking about that with this bicycle trip. I think the bicycle is so much easier. I mean, in most of these countries, a bicycle is essentially just like being a backpacker or being a pedestrian in a lot of ways. You don't need a separate license to ride a bicycle. You don't need, you know, separate insurance for your bicycle in a lot of these places. So, I mean, all of this bureaucratic paperwork that we had to deal with the trucks doesn't exist on this trip. So, I mean, I'm going to have a lot of fun not having to deal with a lot of that aspect of the paperwork and everything. And so, but I mean, that being said, it's from a physical standpoint, it's a much bigger endeavor than driving around the world. I mean, there's going to be days when you get sick, or, you know, I don't plan on getting injured, but it can certainly happen, and not serious injuries, but, you know, you pull a muscle or tweak a joint or something like that, and you can't ride or can't ride as fast or as far as you had anticipated going that day. So, I mean, I think success in something like this just entails having an open mind and an open attitude and a positive attitude, and knowing that things are not going to go the way you planned it, and you have to be flexible. If you have a rigid time frame, you're going to be disappointed, and you're going to be probably disappointed early and often because, you know, there are going to be setbacks, whether it's weather related or you know, things that are completely outside of your own control. And you know, so I'm telling people ask, how long is it going to take? And I'm thinking around 2 years, but I don't know the exact amount of days. I mean, I could be off by a month, I could be off by 6 months. I mean, when we drove around the world, we told people it was going to take 18 months, and it actually ended up taking 30 months. So I'm hoping with a bike trip, you know, I have a little bit better estimate on what we can expect, but flexibility is key. I mean, if you're not open-minded and you're not flexible, long-distance touring or long-distance traveling of any sort, regardless of the mode of transportation, is not going to work out. You're going to be disappointed, you're going to get frustrated, and you're going to have a bad time. And if you're going to have a bad time, what's the point of doing it? I mean, the whole point of adventure and exploration is to explore and have fun and you know, educate yourself about what there is. It's a big, massive, interesting world out there, and I think the bicycle is a great tool to explore this big, interesting world that we live in.